Hi, welcome back to Games Web. Today we're carrying on our look at Warhammer 40,000 Conquest, the Partworks by Hachette Partworks and Games Workshop. And we're up to issue 44 already. It's almost a year since we started doing these, and the time has really flown by. Okay, so this one is quite a quick one because we've just got 2 paints and the magazine. Okay, so the paints are a restock of Leadbelcher, which is a very, very good paint, well worth picking up. And we also have Necron Compound, which is a dry paint. I'll just show you what it looks like open. As you can see, it's actually quite liquidy for a dry paint, but it's actually got a very large amount of pigment in it, so you can use it for dry brushing of very large surfaces quite well. Okay, so front cover, we painting with dry paints, discover the Adeptus Mechanicus and the Chronicles of Ultima. And then on the back, okay, so as I said last week, next week's issue with the Space Marine Scouts is going to be popular. Issue 46, the week after, is going to be even more popular because we get a black drone and we get quite a lot of figures, a lot more Geth Guard reinforcements there, so like 3 Marines and a Terminator captain. I'm not sure, is it? I think he's just a Marine, yeah, 4 Marines and a Terminator captain. So well worth picking that one up. That's going to sell out very, very quickly. We've had a few instances recently where the magazine sold out quite quickly in places like WH Smith's. Good stockist, if you can't get hold of them normally, is Forbidden Planet, because they seem to stock quite a lot. Okay, so the paints are out of the way. Let's have a quick look in the magazine. Okay, so Adeptus Mechanicus, we're being introduced to these guys. They work to keep the war machine of the Imperium flowing smoothly. By the 41st millennium, technology is a bit of an anathema because technology is shunned upon and we don't have any advances in technology, and there's a lot of mysticism attached to it, hence the cult of the Adeptus Mechanicus. They live on Mars, and they basically, the entirety of Mars is a factory planet, and they're the ones who maintain and build all the Titans and the spacecraft and the armour and weaponry that the Imperium use. Okay, so this is just taking a quick look at them and the various factions that are involved with them. Mars is the main planet. Then you've got things like Lucius, Styges, Risa, Metallica, Graia, Agrippina. And then we have the forces. So you've got Centauro Ordinatus, which is like munitional suppliers. They supply all the ammunition and munitions and bombs. Collegia Titanica, which are the Titans. Alexia Miridon, they do siege weapons. Scitari is a legion that's very, very common with the Adeptus Mechanicus, and these are actually Scitari. Those are Scitari troops on there as well. Legio Cybernetica, that's where the tech priests come from. And then the Ordo Reductor, they look, basically using their archaeology, they look for ways to use old technology to destroy the enemies of mankind. We've also got Belarius Crawler, who is calls the I wouldn't say a leader of the Adeptus Mechanicus, but he's an Archmagus Demonius. He's thousands and thousands of years old, and he's responsible for bringing Rebute Guilliman back to life and supplying all the Primaris Space Marines that you have now in your collection. Okay, so looking at the Knights and the Legio Cybernetica. Chronicles Ultima, so this is going on more about our Space Marine chapters and focusing on the Ultramarines. And then Noodles of Demon, Plague Drones. This will tell us a little bit about our actual plague drums. Now, we're not actually getting one of these. These are available separately from Games Workshop, but we're not actually getting one of these in our collection. Imperial Fists, they're another company that are very, very famous. Their Primarch is Rogel Dawn, and they're really famous for siege warfare. They're Also really fun to paint as well. Okay, so using your Necron Compound, this gives you all the best ways to actually use it. I would suggest using a very large dry brush on it. It's very good over metallics, really is a very good colour over metallics, and then you can use it to add the details to all your various things, and how to actually add details using the paints you've got already. Another rules for terrain for the armour containers that you should have at least 2 in your collection now. And container rules again, a mission briefing, and then the rules for the mission itself. And that's the end of that. That's issue 44, done and dusted and in the bag. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, and hopefully see you again, and have a great day.